means terrible. Can I blow your mind real quick? Okay, so the word dinosaur comes from... Chris is leaving because we've been fighting about this all day. Go. So the word dinosaur comes from two Greek words, okay? Deinos, which means terrible, and sauros, which means lizard. Okay? Now, dinosaurs lived hundreds of millions of years ago, apparently. And the Greek language is only 5,000 years old. Let that sink in. So either there were Greek people around 100 million years ago, or there were dinosaurs 5,000 years ago. And if you want to go down this and you can look this up, if you want to go down this rabbit hole with me, you start to ask questions like, well, how did they build the pyramids? How did they move giant rocks through the desert? Well, what could pull a giant rock through the desert? Can I blow your mind real quick? Okay, so
all praises and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Ha Rekakodash, double honors to our apostle elders which rule great millstone well, and shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure into the end. Shalom wa blah blah blah. So dinosaurs are a biblical, animal. All right, they are a living creature that Yahweh, gave the power to his son Yahweh Shai to create. All right, and it says in Job 40 verse 15, behold now behemoth. The behemoth is the dinosaur, which I made with thee. He eateth grass as an ox. Lo now, his strength is in his loins, and his force is in the navel of his belly, because he's so large. He moveth his tail like a cedar, right? So he has a tail shaped like a cedar. It says, the sinews of his stones are wrapped together, because they're scaled. His bones are as strong pieces of brass. His bones are like bars of iron. And, another reason you should know that they lie about dinosaurs is they find, still flesh on some of the dinosaur bones, which they claim they do DNA on. While for flesh, flesh dissolves pretty quick when an animal dies. When I was younger, I had a cat that died, and I buried it. And me and my brother, we left it there for maybe like 2 months. We dug it up, and you couldn't even recognize it, because it was dissolving. The bugs and just, it was deteriorating, decomposing. So the reason they find dinosaur bones with still meat on it, is because the dinosaurs still exist. The behemoths still exist, just like the Leviathan still exists, the sea monster. All right? And you can look it up for yourself. Now, I don't think you'll get a straightforward answer, just like you won't for the so-called UFOs, the chariots of heaven. Esau won't give you just the straight-up answer. He'll tell you it's, different things, like little gray men and shit like that. But you can look it up. I Googled people claim to see dinosaurs. And right here it says in Answers in Genesis, it says Australia's Aborigines, did they see dinosaurs? Which it tells you the locals appear familiar with this. It says on YouTube, living dinosaurs in the Congo. All right, which they called it Mokili Mbim. And as you can see, he has the tail of a cedar, and he eats vegetation like an ox. All right. It says dinosaur sightings. Are dinosaurs still alive today in Africa? All right, and not just Africa, South America also. All right, people are claiming to see these dinosaurs, which I could testify myself that when I was younger, I seen a pterodactyl, and not knowing, I dismissed it. I seen it with my mother. We were coming home from her picking me up from school, and I seen this thing flying over us, which it made a shadow over us. That's what caught my attention. And when I looked up, it had a ball at the end of the tail. It wasn't no bird. All right, and it had the head just like they show you, and the skin that went as the wings, like a bat. And when I looked at it, it was perfect. It was exactly as they show you a pterodactyl. Well, when you go into the Colorado Museum, they actually show you that pterodactyls are they're known for dwelling where I live, which is in Colorado, which you have the Rocky Mountains. All right, so these animals still exist, and they're gonna be brought out as spirits of vengeance against the wicked and them that do wickedly. Just like the Leviathan, he's gonna judge men for Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai, and it's going to appease him to do the will of the Lord, which the Lord's will is that majority of these people have to die. And so the Lord has created these beasts as spirits of vengeance.